Employer scheduled my kid for 51-hour shift and threatened to fire me if I refused to work it. So the new week schedule came out today and my employer scheduled my daughter for 72 hours. 51 of which are without a break. When she complained about it and asked how that will be possible, he said they'd find someone else to do it if she can't. They refuse to acknowledge overtime laws in New Jersey and insist that because the shifts are for 3 separate departments it's all right. She's afraid to not work the shifts because they'll fire her, but it's impossible. It's 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. serving, 2:01 p.m. to 9 p.m. at front desk, 9:01 p.m. to 5:59 a.m. overnight security. Repeat for 2.5 days. Have a 4-hour break, then work a double. That's how a company is liable for your drive home while sleep deprived, and they know it. That has to be so illegal it's not funny. I'm in Australia and our laws mean a 10-hour break minimum between shifts. Or the rest is all at double time. Surely there's some similar protection in the US? Call the Attorney General, and consider consulting with a private lawyer. At the very least, if either of you gets terminated, you should apply for unemployment. If they fight it, you need to make a big stink. So companies learn not to do this and governments learn to not ignore it. Also, let them find someone else to do it. They're clearly so short-staffed they have bugger all staff to begin with. It's all huff and puff their end. How is a 51-hour shift even humanely possible? Splitting her time between departments only matters when it comes to their departmental budgeting. UP doesn't specify the type of business, but it sounds like a hotel. The food, beverage department has its own labor budget, as would the front desk. Security would probably be lumped in with the engineering department. She's still an employee of the hotel. So which department is paying her at any given point is irrelevant to the total hours worked. Start applying for new jobs immediately and tell her to do the same. They'll keep pushing you and your family beyond the limit as long as you'll take it. Your employer is a predator and you're its prey. Stop feeding the hand that bites you. Get in touch with 101.5 radio station. They will likely be all over this. This has got to be at the shore, and there have been some horrible stories from there. I don't know how much the Department of Labor would do since so much money is made from shore businesses. But it should be all over that much time. Your title makes no sense. They scheduled your kid and then threatened to fire you if you refuse to work it? Obviously fake. Is this retaliation for something, and can you prove it? That doesn't even make sense. No time for any sleep with those hours and repeating for 2.5 days. Report them to OSHA for unsafe work practices. 3 different departments aren't 3 different companies. Laws concerning overtime still apply. This can't be real. Who would schedule worker number 1 for 51 consecutive hours? And then threaten retaliation against worker number 2 if worker number 1 can't do it? I know employers are morons, slave drivers, etc. But this is simply impossible on several levels. https www.dol.gov/general/contact. Contact the Department of Labor. If your son is under 18, that fall under child labor and is worse for the employer. I am so confused. It sounds like you work the same place as your daughter. They are threatening to fire you if you refuse to work your daughter's shifts? Call the doll first. Call a lawyer. Make sure the threat to fire you kid is in writing. And own that company when you're done. The no overtime is illegal. And any jury I would expect to find in your favor. In the meantime, have your kid find a job at a better place. Labor Board. Right now, this is totally illegal. It's a setup so that if a person collapses or can't finish, they get fired or some write-up happens. Get a representative on the phone. They think you don't know any rights. Shove it up their ass that you do.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.